So today, guys, we are going to be going through the new Community Crunch 248 for ARK Survival Evolved, giving you guys all the news you need to know from this week. And we're also going to be talking a little bit about if the big announcement is ARK Survival Evolved 2. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I've seen it so much on Twitter, people giving their different opinions, and I want to see what your opinions are in the comment section down below as well to what we talk about. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, and you are excited for the big announcement coming on the 10th of December, smash that like button right now. Let's see if we can get over 700 likes on today's video. Make sure to be subscribed if you're not subscribed already, so you don't miss out on all of the Cyberpunk content and ARK content, especially the reveal on this channel coming December the 10th. But anyway, let's get in with today's video. Now, obviously, this Community Crunch is not really anything that interesting. They've got some awesome fan art. They've got some stuff about classic PvP. The main focus of the last, 3 weeks, though, has been on the big announcement. So, anyway, let's get on with this. Community Crunch 248, the Game Awards, classic PvP, and more. So, as you can see, the Game Awards... 10th of December, we prepared a special announcement for ARK fans that you won't want to miss. It all starts on December 10th, the Game Awards. Now, if you actually when you load up ARK, obviously, it says 4 PM PST, I think, if I'm correct. I think for me, it's midnight in the UK, but as soon as you see my stream go live on the 10th of December is when you will know the announcement is coming your way, so that's why I say turn notifications on. But we will be coming back to talking about ARK 2 very soon, if that's what obviously the announcement is, and some other potential things that it could be. But let's get through the rest of the Community Crunch before we talk about that. So, Classic PvP Season 3 is on its way. This is something that I have kind of wanted, and I know a lot of people on console have wanted to come to console for a long time. I personally really only play PC now, and I have done now for the last sort of year on ARK Survival Evolved, so I have been enjoying these different servers, but it's something that I believe should have come to console for a long time. They said that it would in the future, they just had to go through different testing, and it's Season 3 now, and you really would have expected it. But anyway, Classic PvP is a competitive player experience for PC players which focuses on the PvP experience from the days of old. Next week, we'll be kicking off Season 3 of Classic PvP, bringing an end to our Conquest season. If you're unfamiliar what Classic PvP is, there's a quick breakdown below. So this is the breakdown. Experience and everything is ×2. Tribes are set to 25 players max. Tribe alliances are disabled, though informal alliances are allowed. Servers have a maximum player count of 100. These maps are available: the Island, Scorched Earth, Ragnarok, Valguera, and the Center. Classic PvP servers are unaffected by evolution events. Tech dinos, you've got the Tech Parasaur, Quetzal, Rex, Raptor, Stego, Giga, Parasaur, Quetzal, Tejara, and the Titanosaur are not available for taming on Classic PvP. All aberration and extinction content is unavailable on Classic PvP. Scaling of damage, of weapon damage has been reduced. No tech engrams, no cave building, and cryopods are enabled. Prior to the launch of Season 3 next week, we'll share more details during the launch and timing. So, as said, this is obviously mainly something that they've been testing with PC players for a while. I do believe that for console, they've never had enough love for official servers. You can see how popular official servers have been over the last 4.5 years on ARK Survival Evolved on console. So, I hope with whatever happens next for ARK, whether it is ARK 2, that the consoles actually get some form of... Maybe this is something they've been building up. Some sort of different modes for official servers would be fantastic. Now, there is obviously there has been the Evo event for the Turkey trial, which finishes. They've actually extended it to December the 10th now. So, obviously, the day of the big reveal, we'll be having the Turkey trial event. Obviously, a little bit later on, the Christmas event will be on its way. We've got some fan art here. We've got the Dodo Rex, which actually looks really, really, really cool. It's one I think this has got to be my favourite from this week. We then obviously have a pink RG. We have got some Titans here. Therizino, and then this one's actually really cool as well. It's a little Jurassic Park thing going on here with the Spino and the Rex, and then we've got a Giga. So yeah, anyway, they said we can't wait to catch up with you at the Game Awards Studio Wildcard. So this is that's basically the whole Community Crunch. There wasn't really much, but obviously the main focus is on the Game Awards. Now, what I actually wanted to check right now in the video is the official date for for when this is happening, and that announcement is on Thursday. Now, I think that's quite a cool day, because I know a lot of people enjoy the weekend to do things, but I think like a Thursday is always good. It's nearly the weekend, we can lay back and then we can find out information and get excited for the obviously big release. So, the main thing that I obviously have said is that I believe that this is going to be some form of new ARK game. I could be completely wrong, and I may have said this over the last 2 weeks, but the only reason why is obviously that I've shed so much information about why I believe that is going to be the thing that's going to be coming to the game. And if it does end up being ARK 2, what are your guys' opinions? Do you believe this is the right move for the game? I've seen a lot of people that have said no, and I think the reason why a lot of people have said no is because they believe that they've done too much work, they don't want it to all be scratched. But at the end of the day, I look at it as, I could be wrong, I just want to share my opinions with you guys. I said at the end of the day, you know, when you play Call of Duty and you get to master prestige and something, and then the new one comes out next year, you lose all that progress you've done before. So I've always been someone that obviously, I know I'm not as much as an official PvP player and PvE player as a lot of you guys are, but my personal opinion is a change and a fresh start is always good. There's been like 50% of people that have said, there was like loads of polls, I've done it in the past as well, asking if there was ever an official server wipe, you know, on all platforms, would you think this is something you would like to see? It was always 50-50, it's the toughest thing, and if there was a new game, it would be the start of brand new servers everywhere, you know, something so new. Now the other question is, if they did release an ARK Survival Evolved 2, would they bring back all the maps they've had before? Would they, you know, would they sort of, I don't know, would they keep servers live on the first ARK? How would it work? Because obviously if you close down all the old servers, people could only ever play the old maps on single player, and would people miss the old maps too much, or would they just have to accept it and move on again, just like how I've talked about with Call of Duty, how we've all loved different types of maps, but maybe and then obviously we've missed like Nuketown, but with the new Cold War Call of Duty, they've brought it back like they've done in the past, so maybe that's what they can do with ARK, release a new map if it's a new game, and then maybe release the island remastered or something for the future. So it is very, very big to think about. I mean, the only reason why, again, I'm thinking this is every single time I see the devs put stuff up about this, there's a really good video creator who makes like trailers and stuff for ARK Survival Evolved, and I do really want to give him a shout out, but I'm just trying to, I want to do that for my next video. I want to give a massive shout out to the person that is an incredible video creator, and he made a sort of a video that said, you know, this is the end, but it's just the start, and it was like, you know, sort of ending off ARK 1 and moving on to the next stage, and the devs all obviously were really excited, said it was a great video. So that, again, all these different things just make me think in my head, could it be the start of a brand new thing? The only thing that I could think it could be as well is, instead of saying ARK 2, they might just do I'd like a whole new platform. It's just too much to talk about. It's just crazy. I don't know. It's hard when there hasn't been enough indication. The only indication we've had is ARK 2, because in the past 2 years, 3 years ago, they've said they have been working on it. They've had to stop development to focus on Genesis. So that's the only thing really it links towards. A lot of people have talked about Survival of the Fittest, the Battle Royale mode coming to the game, and in my eyes, if it's going to be anything other than an ARK 2, I think a Battle Royale mode, fully developed, perfect, and really well promoted would be fantastic for ARK, especially considering how popular Fortnite still is, and you know how popular Warzone is. I think it would be great. But what Dolly, who's obviously a dev at ARK Survival Evolved, has actually said before is that we're doing something different and something we've never done prior. So they've actually done a Survival of the Fittest before. So is that an indication that it's definitely not going to be that? It's a really tough thing to break down, guys, and I think ever since I've done ARK videos, 5 years, 4.5 years, 5 years, I think it is, I think it's coming up to 5 years in February since I've been doing ARK. This has been the toughest thing to break down because we've never been at the stage. We've always thought to ourselves, it's just going to be a new DLC, it's going to be a new season pass. But this is actually at the stage now where the game's been out for 5 years and, you know, is it time for the next one? The only thing, again, I keep saying the only thing that's been like my favourite 2 words, is that Minecraft have never done ARK Minecraft 2. Fortnite did release Fortnite Chapter 2. So are ARK going to release ARK Chapter 2, but it's still going to be on the same game? That is another thing that I've been thinking about quite a lot. Will they keep on the same platform and keep on the same game and do huge changes like what Fortnite did with Chapter 2, and they're going to do ARK Survival Evolved Chapter 2? Or are they going to literally release a whole new game? I think it comes down to the way they want to make money as well. I think that's a really a big thing, because Wildcard have always said they never want to do microtransactions. They always want to keep it to just like proper gaming, you know? Like they can work, they're so hard as a team to make these DLCs for us, and it's worth spending the money on. It's not like opening a loot box. You as a customer is paying your hard-earned money to open something, and you're not even guaranteed something. They've mentioned that they like the idea of working on something so hard, and then what happens is you use your hard-earned money on something you know you're getting and something that is fun. So, and they said that ARK can only run if they keep making the money, and that's the same thing with everything. So, will it turn out to be a new game? Will it turn out to be an update like Fortnite Chapter 2? Will it turn out to be a new season pass? I really cannot tell you guys right now. All I can tell you is and talk about is what we know so far. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. It's kind of turned into a little bit of a podcast towards the end of the video. Well, just me on my own, I suppose. Just my own little podcast. And a lot of people have asked me to do that. But, you know, sometimes it is a good idea. As much as people want to see content and me playing games on the screen, sometimes it's good for you guys just to sit here and talk and listen to what I know. And then, obviously, you guys can sort of think of your own, you know, thoughts from what I say and put it in the comment section down below, and obviously start a little bit of a debate of what it could be. Not long to go, guys. Obviously, it all kicks off. For me, it's nearly the 7th of December when recording this video. So I'm going to say 3 days, basically, until the announcement, because as I said, it will be midnight. So it's nearly midnight for me now. So 3 days to go, guys, until the reveal is happening. Well, actually, I'd say more 4 days, isn't it? Because it'll be the 11th for me in the end. So, yeah. Anyway, exciting times. Obviously, there'll be lots more. You might want to tune in at the Game Awards as well. It might not just be ARK. They'll have so much stuff, such as the release of Cyberpunk coming out. They'll have the, you know, there is going to be an exciting day at the Game Awards, and I cannot wait to see what games will get what they, you know, awards that they do deserve. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on all the information with notifications turned on. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. That's one of the main parts of the video. I'll be reading through that throughout when this video does go live. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.